and hello everybody in the Now group. Here we are again for another It's All About You Facebook Lives with me, Lindsay, the founder and organizer for this group. And I'm here today with Janet, who is a member of the Now group. So what's it all about? It is actually literally all about you, members of Now, who come and sit here with me for just 15 minutes every day up until May the 9th, when I've carried out 100 Facebook Lives then. And it's for you to be able to tell your story. Maybe it's why you're here, why you have your business, or your business, how it's helping you in so many different ways. So I'm just going to go straight up to Janet and ask Janet, who are you and what do you do?
Hello, Lindsay. Thank you for having me on. My name is Janet Pacelli, and I live in New England on the shoreline coast of Connecticut. And I am all about natural health and healing and using plant medicine. And I recently discovered CBD oil, and it has been life-changing.
Absolutely. I've heard a lot about CBD, but I haven't used it and I don't know very much about it. But how's it helped you in your life?
Well, I suffered with eczema, adult onset. I never had eczema. A lot of people grow up with it. Started as a child. It just came on in 2017, and it was probably brought on due to a high level of stress I was under, and so it just came on, and I went through everything. I tried every trick. I researched it up and down, and if I eat this, if I don't eat that, and creams, steroids. I went to the doctor, and it just kept going. And so I discovered, I made a big prayer declamation one day that health and healing is my birthright. And I made a declaration that I declare strength and healing in the name of my Lord. And a couple months later, I found CBD oil was offered to me.
Yes, you see. So it came to you because you created your intention there.
Yes.
And that's how the world works, isn't it? And yes. CBD came to you, but in what way? I mean, how has it helped you? How are you now?
So I started taking it in at about the end of January, and eczema was still full on, and I started taking just drops of the CBD oil twice a day under my tongue, and it was not long, a couple days. I started seeing it getting lighter and lighter, and I mean, the excitement grew, and I'm like, is this really happening? Am I really going to get rid of this? Because two years of sheer agony, crying and frustration, and a couple days, it just started working through my body systems from the inside out, and I believe as it calmed me and worked on my system, it therefore helped me to calm down my skin. So it just kind of went, from the inside out and helped me to just calm down, and not only the calming of the, the mental and the inflammation in my body, and what created all of the eczema. So we are now about 2 months in, and it's almost gone. And I am just thrilled.
It's a miracle.
It is. I would get in bed and say to my husband, is this ever going to get over this?
Yeah, because you just told me that you actually had to wrap your arms in bandages.
Yes. So nightly, before I was doing the steroid creams that they would prescribe for me. And I went to a doctor who told me that I will need this the rest of my life. And my mind said, no, I don't. I don't accept this. She gave me a prescription, and the refills were 99 refills.
Wow.
And I'm like, I know you're a medical doctor, but I want to hear hope. I want to hear, so anyway, I thought, okay, this is all I have for now. It does help. I'm going to use it. So I would, pour the steroid cream on my arms. My husband would wrap them in cellophane wrap. I would put on a pair of old socks and went to bed every night all wrapped up. And
all that's gone now, and it is clearing little by little each day. But it's not just your eczema. You said your mood changed. You
yes,
feel better.
I am happier. My mind is clear. I've been going through my office, cleaning up and throwing out. I still have those same, hopes and dreams, but it's just on a different level, a trusting, it's just going to be okay. And I'm just
Nice.
filled with more joy than ever before. And I love it.
And you mentioned to me the God channel, that's helped you as well. Do tell.
Yes. Okay. So I was in a group and I was expressing anxiety over driving. I was commuting by train because I grew up in a teeny tiny town in the Midwest in central Illinois in the U.S. So when I came out here, it was 15 years ago, but I never got used to it. So I would just, drive to work, oh my God, I'm scared. I just didn't, I was always nervous. And so anyway, this friend caught me and she said, Janet, let's have a talk. Let's have a call. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want to help you. I said, okay. So we hopped on the call and she told me to, as I'm driving or any anxiety situation. Well, first she asked me like where the anxiety hit me, where I felt it. And I would say my gut would tighten up and, I just wear it in my gut. And so she said, when you feel that, pretend like you're holding a remote, like a TV remote.
All right.
So she said, hold the remote and switch the channel. So rewire your mind. As you're doing this, you're telling your mind, oh, I'm going to a new channel. Like, mentally, I'm on a new channel. So I would be driving. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it. The very next day, I'm like, I'm doing it. So I'd be switching. And, I had to like keep switching because it's not instant. But I'm like, okay. And from there, I just kind of took that tool and I told myself, I read once that it's the things that you listen to that hurt you, that you should tell yourself more than you listen. Because if you listen to your voice, it can tell, Janet, you're scared. Janet, you're freaked out. Janet, if you listen to yourself, ourselves are critical. We're critical of ourselves. And so instead of listening, we need to tell ourselves. So I started telling myself, we're fine. I'm in the God lane. Okay. I'm in the God channel. So I am surrounded by peace and strength and love, and no harm can come to me. So from there, it's just like I'm listening to the God channel, which tells me everything good instead of everything bad. So it's kind of like good versus evil.
Oh, fantastic.
So as that helped me calm down with driving, I'm now like applying it everything. I have a bad day with my husband, or I'm thinking bad thoughts of him. Oh my gosh, he's, just grumbling about stuff. And I'm like, Janet, you're not listening to the God channel, because the God channel, that's not loving,
Fantastic. And you've got it there. You've got it in your hands that you can literally switch over.
It's a rewiring. It's a rewiring. You switch the channel. Switch the channel. What channel are you listening to?
Yeah, now I'm going to have to come up with a channel I'm listening to. Yeah.
Right. Right. So for me, it became the God channel. So you apply that to what channel are you listening to? What are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding yourself?
Wonderful. I'm gonna use that one. I have to admit, even with all my training, I haven't thought about that one. I haven't heard about changing the channel in that way. So simple with the remote.
It is simple, Lindsay, and the more simpler you get with things, it just frees you up.
Oh gosh, absolutely. And it helps you to be aware as well of those thoughts that we are thinking. Like you said, like you said about a bad day or an argument with your husband and that, and you had in a voice saying, Janet, you're in the wrong channel.
That's right. Like, you know, or your mother-in-law, anybody, it's like, are they really trying to upset you? Are they really, and it's like when you reframe that and you think, gosh, no. And it does change things. It does.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. I'm going to use that. And that, because what you've done there, you've taken two elements to change how you are now. Now, I've known you, Janet, for a good 18 months or so now, if not longer.
Right.
So I have known about your life. I've known about your work. I've known about your eczema, and to see you now, I mean, even visually, I can see a glow.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes.
I can, and a happiness.
Yes. I feel it. Yeah. It feels great. It feels great. And the more, and also you just kind of have to, lean into yourself and whatever it is, even if it's a icky feeling, it's when we try to start fighting with ourselves and pushing it away. Like, I don't feel that way. You just kind of got to lean into your feelings and accept them because they are part of who you are.
Absolutely. They are a part of us. And I think that's where a lot of us forget that our feelings are there to tell us something, to tell us how we are thinking about a situation.
Sure.
And as you said, you can just change it.
Yeah.
So going back to CBD, for you, the oils worked. Now, I don't know a lot about CBD, of course, as you know, but I know there's patches and there's other things.
Sure.
So what worked for you might not necessarily work for another person. So, but it's trying it, isn't it? Because the stuff does work.
It does. There are just so many testimonials of people that have been.
Yes, I've heard that with fibromyalgia and all those things. It is again another miracle. So you really are a little miracle person.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like you said, different products for different people. I mean, we have like pain creams. This I rub on my hips, and it instantly takes out my back pain. I have a condition in my hip called sacroiliitis.
Oh, painful.
Yes. And nothing would touch it other than Tylenol. And if you know me, you know I don't like taking anything. And this stuff is really cool. So we have a few other goodies. We have a nice line of hair care products.
Hair care.
So this is hemp. It does not have CBD. It does not have CBD. It's made with organic hemp seed oil.
Ooh.
And it's just lush for your hair. So we have other products, and we have some nutritional sprays, and these are little sprays. This is Trim 365. It's a weight management, and we have a Boost, which is a natural energy, and they have really cool things in them, B vitamins, and this is a brain. So we have a lot of different things to offer.
Oh, I'm going to go and have a look at the site then, because the link is there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and check that out. I don't know anything about that. So thank you so much, Janet, for tons of information and wonderful ending to your stories. I love that. Fabulous.
Yes. Well, I'm glad I can share, and I hope that I can help others.
Yeah. Well, this is what, this is all about. So I ask everybody a different question at the end of these interviews. So yours was, what was this one? Oh yeah, what song always puts you in a good mood?
What song? Oh my gosh. Long Tall Glasses by Leo.
Oh, that's very jaunty, yeah.
By Leo Sayer. Do you know the song?
Yes.
I love that song. It's just my happy dance song. I don't, it's old, I get it, but it's just a happy song.
Well, it's a song that was in my time, and I can actually see him, there, because he had a video thing. as he was himself.
But
Yeah.
the lyrics, they kind of go along with everything I've just said. Of course you can dance, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So,
Yes. You can dance, whether it's dancing physically, you can dance in your mind, you can
yes,
sit and listen to a song.
yes,
And you, Leo Sayers, in fact, most of Leo Sayers' songs, if I remember correctly, I might go
yes,
and put YouTube on actually after our chat here,
yes,
are there to uplift you, to make you feel great. So, what
yes.
a fabulous way to end this chat on a high note, Janet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you.
Great.
Yes.
So, everyone, and now that is the end of another It's All About You interview broadcast with me. Today, this is my 73rd. Still got a little way to go yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do at the end of it. I know I'm going to be lost, that's for sure.
yeah. Yeah. Well, these are great, Lindsay. I really enjoy them.
They're nice. I like them, yeah, because I really get to know everybody properly, and
Yes.
hopefully everybody who watches, even one or two of them, gets to know another member in the group
Yes.
just that little bit closer.
Right.
So
Okay.
we're going to say goodbye to everyone in the Now group, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. So
Okay.
it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Janet. Bye-bye.
Bye bye now. Thank you.
Bye.